Good morning, people. Orlando, Florida. Whew, I'm tired already. Had to empty everything out. So anyway, what we're gonna do is we're gonna route these downspouts underground. Put 2 or 3 6-inch catch basins from French Drain Man. Put the cleanouts. We'll get this underground. This area collects a lot of water. He's already showed me video and pictures, which help. 6-inch catch basin. I tried to see if we put a French drain right here and waterproof this area, but he says a lot of water doesn't really go unless a big rainstorm, and all it does is just sits here. So we're going to collect it into the basins. That's what the client wants. Put a couple 6-inch catch basins in here, and then we'll collect that downspout, bring it out to here, distribution box, this one, distribution box. All together, everything will be, these two will be routed on a separate pipe going into the sump well, and those two from that corner and the 6-inch catch basins will be on another separate line. Everything will be going here to a dry well. This area floods, all that water comes this way, everything. It stays in that up there, but this area floods right here. This is the lowest point. So what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna put a lift station here. He put a new fence up, and he has a lot of shrubbery that he doesn't want to mess up. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the sump line all the way to the front, right on the edge to the front yard. 2-inch sump line. He wanted a sewage pump in case some debris does get in there, some leaves and stuff, which is cool. It's 103 gallons per minute. He put his own weed barrier. He put his own for root barrier. He put his own root barrier here. So we have all the new materials from French Drain Man. And this is the bad boy we're gonna put in there. We'll be poking holes all through here, because the whole thing will be a dry well all around. We have everything ready. Clean outs, elbows that were hard to find, but we got them. So this has been a headache. That clean out pipe is going right under here. It's going right from here under here. So I would have to go super deep over here, and I'm gonna lose fall then going that way, because this is already lower. So what I want to do is have it shallow over top. If I had French Drain Man's 3-inch, this will even be easier. And then I'm gonna go down through here and go that way. So this plant needs to get out. We're just checking everything out. The post here, there's enough room to get through, but the clean out is really killing me. Now we're getting somewhere. I got the pipe under there already. Got everything nice and tight. I'm gonna have to cut this section of the pipe right here, because you see all these stringy roots. Anybody who's in the industry, landscaping or anything, already knows I'm gonna go through it for a little bit right here. We're getting there. We're gonna go under there. We already got this exposed. Cut it. I already dug here to check where that sprinkler line is going. It's going this way, because this is gonna go under here. It's looking good. I had to change direction on things, but we're getting somewhere. Alright, so we're getting somewhere. Finally was able to get everything through. We had to take out more of the sprinkler lines. We got all the basins. Now what we're doing is we're going to be putting the geofabric and the rock. So now what we're doing is going off of there, this way, D-box plus for bulk pickup water, going through here, right into this distribution box. Also right here, distribution box. From there, we're going to be going at a lower point. As you can see, these two are up at the top. I'm going to go out at the bottom one, going that way. We have no water sitting in here. From here, we'll be picking up bulk water here too. Plus any debris will just sit at the bottom. We have another one right here. And then 2 more here for these downspouts. Everything will be routed to the sump basin. French drain man sump basin. This thing is amazing, strong, super sturdy. So we'll have the dry well back here, right in this area. So now we got the 6-inch catch basins in place. We got the dry wells, geofabric around it, and we put French drain man's cap on these to backfill. Then you go in and you put the grate. So we have everything installed from here on a backfill. Get everything out to there. We have such a tight spot. Like even there, we couldn't go down. The sewage line is going right under here, 4-inch line, so we would have had to dig so deep that we would have lost all our fall. So we had to go over top right there, bring it down. That was my only clearance. Sometimes you just gotta set it where you can put the pipe at. So right now what I'm doing is getting these 4-inch openings into a 6-inch. We got this 6-inch hole saw. Put it right in there. Now it's a 6-inch opening. I'll get a shop vac and clean that out. We have dry wells underneath every distribution box and every catch basin. This is better than your Home Depot one. It actually has a sump. Water starts running up here, so we have an area, all of this area, for debris to sit. That way we have no debris going into your pipe. If some debris does go into the pipe, it'll come out at the pop-up. And I have catch basins all through here. We can't put a French drain. Client also doesn't want a French drain. He only has this problem when it's heavy rain and water backs up from the retaining wall. It starts going this way. So now we're given areas for water to fall down to. So right now what I'm doing is putting this portion of the sprinkler system back. And I asked client that, there was too many sprinklers back here. So we're going to be capping these off for him. All these sprinklers, capping them down. He doesn't need all that water back here from the sprinklers. These are actually drip lines. They're not the same as just dripping little water. So this one was so far apart. Literally one was over here, one here, one in the middle. Plants right here. So I asked him how close to he want them. 24 inches from each other. Right there, 24. We cut those extra pieces. We'll put caps, couplers, about everything in the ground. Cover all this up. All this is ready to go. This, unfortunately, is going to be over top. He's going to have stone over everywhere. This sewage line, the sewage line is running here, straight under here. So I would have lost a lot of fall had I went under it. So I gotta go over top, and then we went low here, and we went lower and lower. You can see how far this is from the edge, and you can see how deeper we are here from the edge. This one has a riser, another riser, deep riser, so it's a low. You can see the pipe is going all the way down. We are putting the sprinklers together right now. These are the 2 lines that got cut from here. Peeling the mulch, because we're going to take that downspout, this downspout, and that downspout down there. So we're peeling the mulch back. So from that downspout, we'll have a distribution box somewhere around here. From this downspout, we'll have another one right here. And these are going to collect bulk water too. So if it rains hard, all that water is just going to route to the lowest point. and then we'll have another distribution box right in front of that downspout over there. And then we'll just put the mulch back together. It'll look like we weren't even here. Thank you. And this is exactly why we hand dig. Look at this. You nor your client sometimes know really what's underground. I had to get permission from the client to cut this whole sewage, concrete sewage line. But I got permission from the client. You don't just break things. Now we're running under here, getting this downspout. The client had told me he was fine, he didn't want this one into the system. But me knowing what I'm knowing, remember, they call you, you're the professional. So I'm gonna run this downspout D-box in all the way. What's the point of catching that downspout, routing it that way, and the downspouts on the other side, distribution boxes, and then this has all this water that's thrown here. That water's gonna find its way right through the top. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna get everything together. This is why we hand dig. This is a lot of roots in here. We got through it. I'm gonna have a fall here. Here's where we'll connect. We have everything from this side coming that way. French drain man 6-inch catch basins. Here, unfortunately, we had to keep this pipe over top. This clean out. It's going right here, right under. So when I was gonna originally go under and bring everything this way, I was gonna lose fall here. So we ended up, I talked to the client, he's all right with it. All this is gonna be stone on both sides. We go under here, we fixed up the sprinklers, rerouted all the sprinklers for him because I had to cut everything out. We're going under here, and then we're going under here too. 2 runs. Here we're connecting everything together. High points, and then the low point, which is the exit. You can clean the system from anywhere. Open it up, throw a shop vac, and you're ready to go. I've had people talking junk and stating stupid things, but it is what it is. I know what I'm doing. They're probably just upset because we're repairing all their stuff little by little. You guys keep doing junk, I'll fix behind you. So I got the trench all open, and I have a good fall. I made sure everything's perfect. So what I like to do is install the pipe first and then make my cuts where I'm gonna add distribution boxes, Y connectors, things like that. So right here what I do is I cut, I put the non-woven geotextile fabric, the stone, I have the opening on here for a 6-inch because we're gonna have an open grate to collect bulk water. So what I like to do is put a covered lid on it right now. So when I backfill, right now what I'm going to do is towel tape everything so when I backfill nothing goes in there. I have my holes down at the bottom. And that's it. And that's it. I had to put another riser on. There's going to be some mulch around here. As you can see, drywall's underneath. Everything's strapped together. I'm gonna be adding that right there. Adding some more touch-ups. Just trying to show you guys how to install a distribution box from French Drain Man. Then when we finish backfilling, we take the covered lid off and we put the grate that we want. Always remember to towel tape all your joints and to use Y fitting. Remember to always use a Y fitting for the downspouts, not a T. We don't want the water to slam to a stop and figure out which way to go. We want the water to go in one direction. So right now, excuse me, Jada, my son is here helping me work. It's a tight spot. I already ran everything from here. Client didn't want the grate on this. He says there's not a big issue over here with water, so we put a closed lid. Right there, you see? So if he ever wants to access his distribution box, he knows exactly where it is. A closed lid. I like it. So we're running everything right through here. Going right through here. We're catching that downspout back there. This is not a French drain, ladies and gentlemen. This is a downspout drain and surface drain. So this line's going to be running straight to the sump pump with 2 downspouts and surface drains. Surface drain here plus distribution box, and 3 downspouts on this side. Separate pipe right to the sump pump. We've had to move a lot of sprinklers and things, but we're almost there. Here we go. We got the downspout attached. This is the last downspout. Any debris will sit here. The rest of the water will go to the sump pump from there.